Nigel Farage has delivered his verdict on the state of the deadlocked Brexit talks, and warned that Boris Johnson's survival and legacy as Prime Minister hangs on the next few weeks. Brexiteer Nigel Farage has warned Boris Johnson his historical legacy as Prime Minister will be determined in the next few weeks. His remarks come as the deadline for a EU Brexit trade deal fast approaches, which remain deadlocked between the two sides. Speaking to Jonathan Saxty of Brexit Watch, Mr. Farage said that Boris Johnson still has the chance to force the EU to concede on its red lines at the last minute. Mr. Farage urged the Prime Minister to be bold and not cave into Michel Barnier's demands. He told Saxty that British compromises would doom the Conservative Party, adding, "Their basic sense of self-survival means they will not collapse to all of those demands. I suspect there will be a deal that is struck at the last minute. I suspect it won't give all the things that I and the Brexit Party would want." He added, "But I suspect it won't be so bad that it leaves such a big chink of daylight for others to come in. Frankly, IFWE are bold enough to live within Australian-type rules no deal, then I think Barnier will concede on some of these points." The future survival of Boris Johnson as Prime Minister and his historical legacy hangs on the next few weeks. This follows Mr. Farage's claim that he told a cabinet minister in a private conversation last week that he will politically kill the Tory party off for good if a Brexit betrayal took place. He said, for Boris and his team to give into what Michel Barnier wants, it would be a breach of contract with the British people. It would also be a complete betrayal of Brexit, and that support hanging by a thread would disappear. This morning it was revealed that the European Union plans to sideline its chief negotiator Michel Barnier to crack open the Brexit deadlock. The new plan from European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen would see the heads of the 27 remaining member states take over Mr. Barnier's role. An EU diplomat told The Telegraph Mrs. von der Leyen is expected to set the scene to sideline Barnier and Frost to find a high-level political solution. The European Commission President, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and President of the European Council Charles Michel will then lead talks for the EU. Earlier this week, both Lord Frost and Mr. Barnier admitted that no progress had been made in the talks. Lord Frost warned that Brussels' demands on fishing and state subsidies could limit the progress made in talks next week.